Welcome back to the very yellow flat. I am not going to be filming in front of the yellow walls on the couch because I really hate the yellow walls. So instead have my lovely, purely decorative Victorian fireplace that is very pretty but doesn't work at all and was a great disappointment to me in the wintertime. Okay, so I guess I'll give you a writing update since I spent the last 4 weeks doing a sort of audiobook style narration of one of my short stories that I wrote 3 years ago? Three years ago? Yeah, that sounds right. Maybe. I don't remember. Anyways, so I did that for the last 4 weeks and now I am back to doing videos. Hooray! And as you can see, so here is an update on what I'm working on. At the moment, my biggest project is my dissertation. Hooray! Yay! Okay, so I'm trying to get that done by May, or at least a first draft done by May. So I'm actually on schedule for that. I am currently writing up my literature review. I have it outlined, I just need to put it into full complete sentences, and then what I will do is I will outline the rest of my my data and methodology and whatnot, and I will run my data through the software that I'm using to analyze it. So that should all work out pretty well. I've got this week off of classes, so what I'm doing is taking this week to actually write up that first part of my literature review and then run the data through the software. And then I will outline everything and everything should be complete first draft wise by May. I will send my literature review off to my supervisor and get that underway. So then what'll happen is I will head back to the States in May and continue on as a full-on writer and edit my first draft and submit it as necessary, or submit it when it's done. So I'm going to be a full writing career. Of course I'm going to have a day job that I will figure out once I get there. I have some plans, but I'm not going to share those quite yet because I'm not quite 100% certain on where that's going to end up. So as for my writing projects that I'm doing, oh boy, the writing projects are, I've got Speaker of Words is currently with my editor, my fantastic, wonderful editor, and I should get those back sometime around the end of February, beginning of March type of thing. So what I will do is I will apply those edits and send it out for a last round of beta readers. Oh boy, it's kind of scary. So last round of beta readers, and then what I'll be doing in the meantime is preparing that for publication. I'm going to be doing that self-publishing, probably through Ingram Spark, but I have to figure out the logistics of that. So I'll be preparing character sketches and trailers and aesthetics and promo materials and all sorts of other fun things that I have never done before. So this will be very much an adventure. I am also currently working on Cat's Paw, a rewrite of a novel that I did 5 years ago, maybe? I'm not sure how long ago that was. Anyways, so I am about halfway through with that, and it's frustrating me to no end. The original story was desperately in need of rewriting, and now I know why I didn't do it beforehand, because it's a really fun story and I enjoy it, and I do enjoy writing it while I'm writing it, but as soon as I stop and think about it, it kind of drives me a little crazy. It's kind of, I hate to say this, but it's kind of generic, and I'm not quite sure where I'm going to end up with this story. I'll finish it because I hate leaving things undone. I've only done a couple of projects where I've left halfway through and it drives me crazy. So I will get it done and then I will send it off for beta reading after, minor edits, major edits, round of edits by me. Then I'll send it off for beta reading and it might go through that edit beta process for some time now. I had originally planned for that to come out about 6 months after Speaker of Words and be the start of my first series. However, I'm thinking that I'll do a different one. I've had this idea in my head for a while, and it just keeps popping up, and I keep writing things for it that I shouldn't, because I'm working in cat's paw. So I think it's a very cool story. This one I've got in my head. I'm not going to tell you anything about it except that it's somewhere along the lines of fantasy, kind of epic fantasy, kind of fantasy adventure, somewhere in between the two, and I think it has the potential to be a really, really awesome trilogy. So I will probably do that one after Speaker of Words as for my next published book. It will definitely be written after Cat's Paw, so I'll probably get started on that this summer, possibly starting in April, possibly starting in May, depending on where I am with schoolwork and dissertation and all that wonderful stuff. So that should happen, and we shall see where that goes. As for everything else that I'm doing, I'm keeping up with my 3 days a week blog. If you're looking for writing tips on my blog, it's not the place to go. You should be looking at the videos that I'm going to be doing. My blog is more of a, oh, that's an interesting butterfly type of writing piece. It's very fun. I like it a lot, and it often has to do with writing because my life is about writing. It's just what I do. But it's not quite as coherent as these vlogs. However, it is fun. So if you're looking for that, go ahead and check it out. It's on my website, which I will link in the description below. I'm also working on my weekly murder mystery update, which is super fun. So this is Black Thumb Society, and if you haven't read it, it's a historical murder mystery set in 1920s-ish. I didn't give a specific year because I wanted to be a little bit fluid, and no, I don't care that I'm being slightly historically inaccurate with some of these things. I've got a pretty close handle on it, but it's not perfect. That's okay. It's just meant to be a fun piece that will probably not be published anytime soon, but if you're looking for something kind of fun, kind of lighthearted, a little bit troublesome, and it's all about writers, and then go ahead and check that out on my website. It is great fun, and I am drawing closer to the end. So, oh no, I might have to start a new story. The reason I do these weekly murder mystery updates is so that I can get a break from my current work in progress and kind of recharge my batteries. It's very much a way for me to mentally scrub my, it's a horrible metaphor. Basically I'm cleansing myself and getting ready for the next week. So I do those updates all in one day. It's about 1,800 words that I do on a Saturday. It's great fun. I enjoy it. And it keeps me very much in the murder mystery genre. My 3 favorite genres, of course, are sci-fi, fantasy, and murder mysteries. So, you know, that's where I am ending up. With all of this going on, I'm also doing a couple of beta reads. My workload on that has slowed down quite a bit, for which I am very grateful, because I am quite busy trying to write a dissertation and do school papers and do work in progress, and it's quite fun, so yay. Anyways, that's my current update. I am about to go procrastinate a little bit more on my dissertation because I should be writing that, but I'm not. I'm gonna go do some Pilates instead. And I will see you next time. Next time I hope to have a more structured video. I'm planning on doing something about predicting storylines, which is interesting and always fun. So anyways, that's all I've got for this week. It's just a little update. If you're looking for any of these pieces, there will be links in the description. You can also find me on various social media platforms. I am still getting the hang of Facebook, by the way. It is really complicated. I have no idea how to find you people. So if you are out there and you know how to find people, or you want to find me, please let me know. I have a profile and a page for E.G. Stone. You can follow the page and you can friend me on the profile. You get a little bit more of the behind the scenes stuff and what's going on in my writing life. Facebook's complicated. It's definitely one of the more demanding social media platforms that I'm on. Otherwise, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter. And if you're interested in seeing more of these videos, I have plans to do some more writing tips, some character sketches. I'm really excited to do those for my Speaker of Words novel. It's going to be great fun. I'll introduce you to the characters, no spoilers, naturally, and we will go from there. All right, I will see you next time. Bye.